With NBA players making millions each year, it's no surprise they cash out on things you could only dream of, from jets to mansions to luxury cars like Bugattis. This is just the beginning of what players have spent tens of millions of dollars on. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hoop Central. Today, we're going to be talking about the most insane purchases NBA players have made. Number 1, LeBron James. The LeBron James Family Foundation opened its first elementary school in 2018 and plans to spend $41 million to send kids to college.
As a kid from Akron, Ohio myself, I remember walking these same streets.
With a net worth of $450 million, the general expectations on the house LeBron James resides in with his family should be high. LeBron, needless to say, maintains more than just one property. In fact, LeBron's estate in Akron, Ohio nearly takes up half the state. And of course, he still owns a second Brentwood property, a $20 million estate he snagged just 2 years ago. During his time with Miami Heat, James lived in Coconut Grove, South Florida. After he returned to Cleveland, the home he lived in Miami was sold for $13.4 million in 2015. In 2017, prior to moving to Los Angeles from Cleveland, LeBron James bought a mansion in Brentwood, Los Angeles, spread over a vast area of 15,846 square feet. The $23 million worth masterpiece in California has 8 bedrooms, with the main bedroom featuring its very own private patio terrace. And if you are, by any chance imagining, there are as many as 11 bathrooms in that house. The outside of LeBron James's house also has a huge parking space, which is necessary for his grand collection of cars, which he has chosen quite wisely, if I do say so myself. Number 2, Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is all kinds of amazing on the court, but off the court, he likes to lay low in his charming home from Orinda, California. Bought almost 2 years ago for just $3.1 million, his home has a true splash of Spanish flair, looking like a lovely hacienda with a nice red roof and a courtyard. His home has 5 bedrooms and 4.5 baths with a romantic decor inside out. It might not be as extravagant as some of the other properties you're about to see on this list, but it seems that Stephen Curry likes to show off more on the court than his home. Number 3, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan made less than $100 million as the NBA's greatest player of all time, but is now a member of Forbes' list of billionaires with an estimated net worth of $1.65 billion. This was mainly due to his extremely successful brand in the Jordan brand and shoe sales. The Jordan brand continues to stay relevant by signing upcoming top-tier players and are making Michael Jordan a lot of money. Being very prosperous and successful in his career, MJ definitely enjoys a luxurious life of designer clothes, branded accessories, lavish cars, and gorgeous houses. But how many mansions does the NBA legend really need? Michael Jordan mainly lives in his luxurious primary residence that stands in Jupiter, Florida. Apart from his gorgeous mansion, the celebrity owns 3 other properties. One is a house in Highland Park, the suburb of Chicago. It's a dream mansion for anyone. It features unique decorations, a spacious pool with a grass island, a full-on basketball court, MJ-branded golf flags, and more. At present, this MJ Chicago residence is on the market. Its initial price was $29 million, but now the price is $14.9 million. Then there's the house in Charlotte. It's worth $2.8 million. You can find the building on Lake Norman in North Carolina. The property has a convenient location and provides easy access to Michael Jordan's NBA team. As of 2020, the greatest basketball player of all time started the new year the right way by sailing on board an $80 million mega yacht off the coast of St. Bart's, according to TMZ. While Jordan doesn't outright own the yacht, the trip itself does come with a hefty price tag nonetheless. The charter cost for the swimming mansion is $840,000 per week. Yikes, that's insane. But you get plenty of luxuries in return. And on top of the 8 cabins, bar, dining room, full gym, and deck jacuzzi, the ship even comes equipped with a full-on basketball court. When you want to talk about luxury living, you don't get any better than this. Number 4, Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to a great basketball legend, positive influence, and role model. Kobe Bryant, as successful as he was a very modest spender. Let's take a closer look at how Kobe spent his millions. Kobe Bryant went to high school and practically grew up in the Philly suburbs, but he originally grew up in Italy. Therefore, he loves Italian cars. He once walked into a Ferrari dealership and wrote a $329,000 check for a 458 Italia on the spot. He also owns a Lamborghini, a Bentley, and a Range Rover. He owns 3 houses that were estimated to be $18.8 million in 2012. All of them are in Orange County, California, a lengthy drive from the Staples Center. Number 5, Derrick Rose. We're used to seeing Derrick Rose speeding past defenders and driving to the net, but catching a glimpse of him behind the wheel of one of his luxury cars is another story. Derrick Rose has regularly been spied navigating the streets of Chicago in his mean machines ever since he first entered the NBA in 2008. His first big purchase after signing his rookie contract, a Maserati Gran Turismo, set him back around the $110,000 mark. Back in 2009, Rose harbored desires to eventually upgrade to his dream car. Rose was spotted at a Gold Coast dealership perusing the showroom offerings, one of which was the classic Lamborghini Countach. A video surfaced shortly after Rose tested out a Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, which can also be yours if you had a lazy $400,000 lying around, and a 2016 Bentley Continental GT Speed, half the price of the Lambo. We're certain Rose had no problem affording the $350,000 to $400,000 price tags. That $185 million Adidas deal he signed sure came in handy, but there are things that you just can't put a price tag on. Number 6, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union just added another sprawling mansion to their collection of homes. The retired NBA star and the actress scooped up a massive 7-bedroom, 9-bathroom residence in Hidden Hills in an under-the-radar, off-market deal. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade already own a 5-bedroom, 9-bathroom, 8,650 square foot mansion in Sherman Oaks, for which they paid a touch under $6 million in 2018. It's not quite as massive as their latest real estate addition, but it does have a wellness room, internal elevator, and plenty of French doors, plus an infinity pool, spa, and fire pit outside. It also has its own wine cellar and tasting room, just like Union and Wade's new purchase. Wade did launch his own wine label last year, so maybe he just needs more storage in all those bottles of red. The couple also owns a nearly 12,000 square foot waterfront home in Miami, which Wade purchased for around $10.7 million in 2010, when he was still playing basketball with the Miami Heat. Wade and Union have been trying to part with the property for a while, and it's currently listed on the market for $29 million. Number 7, Ben Simmons. Simmons was asked about his most regretful purchase on Maverick Carter's show, Kneading Dough, and revealed he had to part with the cats.
What was the thing you bought that you regret the most?
There's a few things.
Like what?
I had 2 Savannah cats.
Yeah, by the way,
I had to get rid of them though. They were crazy.
what, are they expensive, those things?
So I had one that was around 4,000, and then I got a male who was 2nd generation. His 3rd generation. He was 6,000.
Yeah, I seen you with that on social media. I'm like, I don't know if this is an Australian thing.
No, it was a bad
But
purchase.
like,
it's definitely not how we live.
what made you get
I
those
just love
cats?
animals.
A Savannah is a hybrid of a domestic cat and a wild African cat called a serval, hence the expensive price tag. The cats also caused a great deal of stress for Simmons' half-brother Sean Tribe, who was the one who ultimately decided to get rid of him. We had them for about 4 or 5 months, and I told Ben we can't have these cats anymore. This is crazy, Tribe told the undefeated Mark Spears. He was going on a road trip while he was injured, and I told Ben I'm going to call the breeder and tell them we can't look out for the cats anymore and they can find them a better home. He said, cool. Number 8, Paul George. Paul George's beautiful home in Diamond Point, Indiana is also one of the most impressive homes in the league. Bought back in 2013 for just $2.2 million. Ever since he was a little kid, he always wanted a big house on a lake. So for Paul George, this estate is exactly a dream come true. His house was even in the news last year when a burglar broke into it, stealing over $16,000 in possessions, including his all-star ring. This all happened while Paul George and the Pacers were in a playoff game facing off against the Atlanta Hawks. I guess there is a big cost of having a lot of luxury. There you have it, guys. Do you think these players are doing too much or too little? Let us know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Also, while you're here, go ahead and check out some of these other awesome videos on your screen. See you there.